Shamkir Chess Gashimov Memorial finished today. Before the round, Magnus Carlsen was leading, and the only guy who could catch up to him was Ding Liren. And as fate would have it, they met in the last round. Now, unfortunately, this wasn't a very lively game. Some might call it boring. Well, probably because it was. But for the sake of completeness, I'm going to include this game and have a quick look at it. But I want to talk about these guys. I mean, Magnus, he's been doing very well recently. And I was looking up. It's been a while since he lost a game. I mean, he played this tournament 9 rounds. He played Grenke 9 rounds without losing. That's 18 games. And he played in Vugar, which is I think 13 rounds. So it's already 31 games. And before that, he didn't lose till in London Classic. In London Classic, he lost against Nepomniachtchi. So a long time without losing. And actually, the same can be said about Ding Liren. And that was actually a more impressive run, which is still ongoing as the one with Magnus. Ding Liren played this tournament 9 rounds, didn't lose. He played the candidate 14 rounds without a loss. So he's been very impressive lately. He played Chinese League, some 3 or 4 games, didn't lose. He played the European Club Cup, that's 6 or 7 games, didn't lose. Then some more Chinese League, didn't lose, through 2 or 3 more games. And then he played a FIDE Grand Prix. So the last time that Ding Liren lost, I didn't count, but it's closing in on 40-50 games. It was against Levon Aronian in the final of the World Cup. So Ding Liren made it to the final. So he's been having a stellar year. And, well, what to do? If you want to win a tournament, you have to go for it. But then again, winning with black against the world champion who hasn't lost for ages is a tough job. But let's have a look what happened in the game. I think it was completely clear that Carlsen was happy just to secure the tournament victory with a draw. He played e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and knight to c3. No Berlin, no Italian, but we have, yeah, 4 knights. Bishop to b5 and knight to d4. Now the most common move is bishop to a4, but knight takes d4, and e5 now is notoriously drawish, and if you look it up in the database, it's almost the draw rate is ridiculous. So this is like a stock drawing variation. Even the lead chess database, it has 448 master games with queen takes f6 now, and 79% draws. Carlsen played queen e2, few games, 100% draws. So yeah, not much happened. So after queen e2 check, queen e7, Carlsen took on c3, and you see already we've exchanged all the 4 knights that came out. Not much to say about the pawn structure. The queens are coming up off as well. Carlsen took with the king. Now the bishops come out, bishop to e3, another exchange. And not much really in this. Bishop takes, king takes. And after some further moves, c6, d5, getting the bishop out now. But, rook 8 to e1, king e7. And now with c4, Carlsen gets rid of these double pawns, which is the, only thing you can really speak badly of in the white position. So after this, it's just going for another exchange. Bishop takes, king takes. Centralism works, exchanging them. And from here, it's completely symmetrical. 3 pawns on each wing. There are no real pawn breaks. Nothing to play for. Since they have the 40 move rule, they had to find some repetition. And I think about here, they managed to find the repetition. So yeah, a relatively quick and boring draw, but what to do really? I mean, Carlsen only needed the draw to win, and for Ding, I mean, he keeps his unbeaten streak, and the thing is, you can't just, you just go for it, just play the Sicilian. You know, maybe you should have. I don't know, but just winning with black against Magnus or at this level is just so hard. You know, you try to equalize first, and then you can think about what to do. But it is what it is. You know, I don't really have much to say about it, really. But okay, I'd like to know your thoughts. I mean, should Ding have gone for it like balls deep and just, you know, all in Sicilian, or I don't know, something else? Hard to say. Maybe he expected the Spanish, so I don't know. But yeah, so this concludes the coverage of the Gashimov Memorial, Shamkir Chess. This tournament started off slowly, but it gained some traction and excitement in the later rounds, and I hope you enjoyed some of the games. And I'll see you in future tournaments. Thank you. Bye bye.